Blaze. Because when he sprints, he burns everyone with his speed. Join us on the Sport Dealer as we catch up with the next big thing in the world of sprinting. Here in the US, when we're watching junior athletes, we really love to hype up young talents when they're just slightly too good for their grade. But when Rudolph turns on the jets, it's clear as day, physically and technically, Blaze is the splitting image of a perfect sprinter. Whether that's on the track or on the football field, his path is laid out for him. And that's not all, because in his city, they're talking about in the same breath as the Jamaican legend Usain Bolt and the Dolphins superstar Tyreek Hill. Imagine the perfect athletic blend of these two monster athletes, and put all that in the body of just an 11-year-old kid. And you'll start to realize Rudolph's incredible potential. Born in 2011 in Tampa, Florida, Rudolph wasn't always the lightning-fast kid he is today. He was born with respiratory issues and had to be kept in the hospital after birth. For his parents, those were the longest 2 weeks of their lives. But thankfully, destiny had great things in store for this phenom to be. Since then, Rudolph has had no time to waste. His breathing troubles are ancient history, and despite his young age, his future's so bright he has to wear shades. When he's not ripping up the track with his blazing speed, you can find Rudolph on a football field, where he's putting his God-given speed to use. For the Bay Area Jaguars, he dreams of becoming the greatest running back in the history of the NFL, or of breaking the 100-meter world record. In fact, he still hasn't made his mind up between the two. But given his unreal agility for his age, he can do whatever he sets his mind to. Rudolph was just 7 years old when he officially became the fastest kid in the world. In a video that was seen worldwide, you can watch him clear the starting blocks and then blast past his unfortunate opponents and leave them so far in the dust they're barely on screen. He finished the race in a time that sounds almost fake for a kid his age, 13.48 seconds. He shattered the US record for his age during a track meet at Disney World organized by ESPN. According to his dad, who's also called Rudolph, even other parents couldn't help but film Blaze instead of their own kids. And that just says it all. But the most impressive thing is when you realize that Rudolph is only 4 seconds behind Usain Bolt's iconic Olympic 100-meter record that he set back in 2009. And if that makes you a bit dizzy, that's to be expected. When Rudolph turns up at an official race, it quickly becomes a one-man show. When he set that time, he was also 3.39 seconds away from the US U17-18 national record, and he still got 10 years to beat it. That's right, Rudolph has clearly shown he's what you might call a can't-miss talent. Back in February 2019, Rudolph's dad clocked him running at 15.63 miles per hour. At that speed, he's sure to leave anyone behind. And you can include some high-level athletes in that list too. Some brazen people online have even gone as far as to say that Rudolph is just as speedy, and maybe even faster than the great Tyreek Hill. Cheetah is known for his straight-line speed and his exceptional change of direction, so the Miami Dolphins receiver is certainly a high mark to be compared to. In a video posted online, Rudolph's 40-yard dash was timed at 4.21 seconds, some 0.08 faster than Tyreek Hill's time. In fact, in 2019, Cheetah decided to challenge Blaze over social media. The race still hasn't happened, and it may never take place, but for Tyreek Hill, it's sure to be a great opportunity to see the young phenom up close and personal, and shut up the critics in the process. Blaze is already a social media sensation and has gone viral countless times. His dad runs his Instagram page, and he's earned more than 638,000 followers. He can even count LeBron James as one of his fans. King James left him a message of encouragement and gave him serious props on a video where Rudolph was breaking ankles on the football field. Rudolph was even lucky enough to meet one of his idols, and a legend of U.S. sprinting, Justin Gatlin. And with a serious talent in Rudolph Ingram coming through the ranks, Team USA will surely already be thinking of just how many sprinting medals they'll be winning in the future. At the start of 2022, an 11-year-old Rudolph set a new personal best on the track when he ran the 100 meters in just 12.81 seconds. It was rapid, maybe even too quick for the competition, but it wasn't fast enough to break the record for his grade. This may well be one of the first setbacks he's faced in his young career, but I've got no doubt this future champion is already hard at work and ironing out his flaws so that he can come back better than ever. 4 years after he officially became the fastest kid in the world, Rudolph continues to rack up medal after medal, in the hunt for anyone that can rival his blazing speed. Since the start of his young career, Blaze has reportedly already won more than 38 medals on the track, including 20 golds. His rise to this point has been truly remarkable, and colleges from all over the country are falling over one another to get him to sign. In 2023, he was even offered a full-ride scholarship to join the track team at Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University in Tallahassee once he eventually graduates high school. Despite having a target on his back as the fastest kid in the nation, Rudolph has kept a cool head. He still hasn't even decided if he'd rather play football or run track. After all, he won't graduate high school until 2029. That leaves him plenty of time to make up his mind. Though it might be the first time this speedster has even taken anything slowly. Thankfully, Rudolph can rely on his dad to help him stay grounded. His dad, Rudolph Sr., is not only making him a better athlete every day, he's also showing him how to become a better person, too. And it sure looks like things are working out. Rudolph is a model student in school, and he wouldn't even know what a bad grade looks like. If he continues on this trajectory, he'll put himself in good stead to break sprint record after record, or win Super Bowls by the dozen. And thanks to us here at the Sport Dealer, you can now say that you knew the great Rudolph Blaze Ingram before anyone else.
I got first in 100 and 200, man. Keep working hard, you'll get anything you want. Yes, sir.